Okay, so I just saw your video, and sorry, I'm kind of like coloring something in. I'm working on one of my art things, and I guess I don't know if my microphone is working right. This is gonna. So I'm gonna be like right down here trying to make it work. If I'm like way all loud, I'm sorry. But anyway, what I think about what you said is, a lot of it is very right. Um, you know what? I'm gonna change my microphone. Okay, is that better? Apparently. I don't know. But anyway, this is the one that I've been using that people have said works. It's supposed to be a clip-on one, but whatever. Um, so, anyway, what you're saying about... See, what I do is actually... I've posted, I don't know how far back in my videos you've seen, but quite a few video responses to a lot of that, the inspiration stuff. I think I only posted like 2, maybe 3, like personal ones, like specifically back to those specific people that were making the videos. No, they were not met with any success. People don't want to look at the truth. And and actually, I think in a way though, for me, I think in a way this whole but I have a mind between talking about some problems you have and then I don't know, having other stuff on your page too, and not just talking about the problems and then you talk about them and you can be honest or whatever and every once in a while, I don't know, to me there's just a difference between just saying what's going on in your life and just like you said, craving this negative attention. That annoys me actually. I don't want to help. I mean, I do want to help, but in the same way, it annoys the crap out of me. Generally, when I see stuff that lady that you were talking about, I've seen some whatever. There's more than just that one person on here that does their pages like that, and to me, when I watched hers or whoever might, if it wasn't the same person, people that are just like that one that you were talking about, that just annoys me. And yeah, I'll say something. I'll be like, that to me is the opposite of the disease I fight. I fight anorexia nervosa, and that's what I have. And in my disease, yeah, I get in these ways where I want to know if I look fat or thinner, but that's not all I am, and I know that. And I don't want to have my entire page be dedicated to wondering how I look and saying to people, what my behaviors are, because to me that is just that's encouraging people. If I were to sit here and tell you that, how I am with it specifically, like, and this is not real, okay? This is not how I am. But let's say that all I eat is oranges every day, and that's it. And I eat 2 oranges a day every day, and I run for 10 miles a day. I don't think that it would be appropriate for me to be on here saying, I'm only a day and I ran so many miles today and then I passed out and do I look fat? It's like there's so much more than that. And people who come on here and they share their struggles like real, and they say, this is what's going on. I have an eating disorder, and it's hard for me, and just talk about the feelings, because everybody has their different behaviors, and that's encouraging people. That's the last thing I want to do. No matter how sick or unsick or whatever I am at any given day, never, ever would I want to encourage um stuff on there. I make a video response sometimes. It's never they don't care, they're not going to listen. I know that. It's generally because I'm just so annoyed at that point that I feel like I should say something. I have had a lot of urges to make all sorts of video responses, and I haven't. I haven't made half of them that I've wanted to. I saw this one video not too long ago, and in this video, this girl it was a slideshow. How unoriginal again. And she was saying like that she had anorexia or whatever, and that she decided that she was going to go get help, and that they made her fat when she got help, and so now she was going to encourage everyone to not get help because of what happened to her, and that she was going to, she was coming back, and that kind of stuff, dude. I just, if those people were in front of me, I think it would be hard for me to not beat the living shit out of them. I think that people like that deserve it. I think they deserve all the shit that's gonna happen to them, because it's gonna happen to them. It is. And these people with these invincible attitudes, like, I can keep running like this, and I wonder why I feel so shitty. Well, hello. I just I tend to think more along the lines of, if you know what your problem is, on that, you're thinking about yourself too much. And I don't like to think about myself too much, because when I get in that mode where I'm just thinking about myself too much, I'm not a fun person to be around. And I'm not giving to anybody. I'm looking to see what I can take out of life, and it's never going to be good enough when I think like that. And what I want to do is be able to use my experiences to help somebody else that actually wants to be helped. I'm not gonna. I don't want to say, this is my experience and these are all the shitty things that happened, so based on that, I don't think anybody should get help, because that's what people are saying, and they're encouraging suicide, and actually I think that those people should be exterminated. Honestly, I think any type of encouraging of any self-harm or harm to others needs, that's like that's not just like immoral, that's just plain fucking wrong. Even if you don't have any morals, that's wrong. And then people say that it doesn't affect them, or it doesn't affect people, they're only hurting themselves. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Because I've been there. I've had friends who have died, and it affects every single person around them. In fact, I had a friend that died today. Well, I just found out about it today. He died a few days ago. He was shot. I struggled with drugs and alcohol for a long time. I have 2 years sober now. This guy that I know, who is also an addict, was just recently shot. The bullet went in his arm, into his chest, and he's dead. He's 22. Say that drug addiction was only affecting him. This girl I know was anorexic. She went to sleep one night and never woke up. And now her mom and her sister and everybody has to live with that. And say that her anorexia was only affecting her. It just doesn't work like that. And so it's annoying to me, actually, more than anything else. People with real problems, or like who have like a real situation or whatever that they really want to get help for. Yeah, I do want to help them. And this video is about to be over, because yeah, it's about 10 minutes now, and so I will go. But anyway, that's just my little tidbit. Anyway,